Your boss may tell you that you have a choice, but you don't. These are things that are illegal. Hi everybody! Carly here, and I'm back with a new video. If you're considering working in Korea as a Hagwon English teacher, a quick Google search can unearth a wide range of blogs and YouTube videos talking about Hagwon horror stories. Surprise! Not what you were expecting, right? Working at a Hagwon in Korea for the first time can be risky if you're completely new to it and you don't know much about work culture in Korea. Although it seems almost impossible to prevent these Hagwon horrors, luckily there are steps you can take to minimize the chance of having a bad experience or making an already bad experience worse. In this video, I'll go over some tips you'll need to survive your new Hagwon position in Korea. Legal battles and disagreements. Due to cultural differences in the workplace, there will be times when you disagree with your boss. However, it is important that you pick your battles wisely. In Korea, you rarely see employees questioning their supervisor's actions, like in other countries. If the disagreement is relatively minor, I would recommend just dropping it and going along with whatever your boss wants. However, if your boss is doing something illegal or telling you to do something that endangers you or your students, then you have a good reason to question them. This brings me to my next point, which is seek assistance as soon as possible if your boss does something that goes against your contract. Whether it's not paying on time or not being truthful about your contract length, these are things that are illegal and must be sorted out by the Ministry of Employment and Labor, or the MOEL. I recommend joining the Loft Facebook group for help with legal matters. If you find yourself in a legal battle with your Hagwon, taking thorough records of everything happening to you can help you provide proof of your situation. This includes recording conversations, writing down the dates of specific occurrences, as well as collecting emails and KakaoTalk conversations. It's also best to never apologize for things that aren't your fault. Saying that you're sorry places the blame on you, which you don't want. Teaching style. Teaching at a Hagwon can be vastly different from teaching at a school in your home country. There are two types of parents. Parents who want their children to improve their English, and parents who just want their children to have fun in class. When making your lesson plans, you should always keep this in mind. Your classes should first include an even mix of games and serious instruction. Once you learn more about your boss and what your parents want, you can shift your lessons accordingly. Another thing to note is that most parents who send their children to Hagwons want to hear the good news only. No matter how badly the student is doing in class, you should always give them the good news first. I also do not recommend being too hard on the student, especially if the Hagwon's philosophy is for the students to have fun while learning English. Social skills. In your first few days at your new Hagwon, your boss will most likely host a hwaeshik, which is a work-sponsored dinner for employees. These types of gatherings almost always include drinking alcohol, unless your Hagwon has a religious affiliation. They may say that it's optional, but it's really not. At least your first one isn't. Your boss may tell you that you have a choice, but you don't. You'll need to attend your first hwaeshik to get acquainted with your new coworkers, and it's also a chance for everyone to just welcome you to the team. Not attending can be seen as rude, especially if most of your coworkers are Korean and they're paying for it, so after you have your first hwaeshik under your belt, it's up to you whether or not you want to attend, but the first one is just, you should really go. Hagwon teaching really requires a different social skill set than teaching at a school in your home country. In Korea, appearance is crucial when it comes to getting a job and keeping your job. In countries like the United States, it can be common to see employees frowning or like being angry, especially if they aren't having a good day. They don't really see the need to hide how they feel. However, in Korea, it's professional to just show up to work smiling and ready for the day, no matter what's happening in your personal life. Always having a positive and energetic presence will make you more approachable and likable, and this can definitely lessen your chances of having a negative Hagwon experience. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you found this video helpful and you'd like to see more videos about living and working in Korea, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!